Okay, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Yeah, I know, we've just gotten into our southern trip and now I'm breaking it up with a bloody everyday questions and answers video. But this is important. I've got a question. I've had lots of questions lately from viewers, subscribers. I've got to be quick because of these bloody builders. The brother-in-law across the road, as soon as I open my mouth, they get the bloody power saw out, the grinder and shit like that. What's that doing on my phone? Not being real freaking quick, am I? Righto. Where are we? Here we go. Question from a supporter of mine, to Tao. Hey, could we get a quick update on the border? Got a wife over there and I need to get back to Laos ASAP. Righto. That's going to depend on a couple of things, but I've been on the Lao visa page and the Laos in the time of COVID page. That's where I usually get all my latest information, and nothing has changed since the 7th of March. So I'm going to put the links to this update on this video down below in the description box, and also the links to these two pages. Laos, is it Laos visa or Lao visa? Doesn't matter, well, it does, but it'll be in the link, the correct name of it anyway. If you've got a difficult visa situation, these are the guys to get in touch with. Chris Bath there, he's the man on the ground here in Laos with all the knowledge and is very helpful in getting people visas. But this latest update will shed a bit of light on those who can and can't come into the border and what's happening at the moment. Latest information about borders. International borders are currently closed for entry to foreigners unless they have all of the following. 1. A valid certificate of entry issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the COVID Task Force /COVID Task Force. 2. Valid visa or new visa obtained at closest Lao embassy, consulate /consulate. 3. Confirmed quarantine hotel reservation plus special pickup event at Vientiane Airport only or international land border. 4. A 14-day COVID insurance. That's available for purchase upon arrival at Vientiane Wate Airport. If land border, please contact your embassy for information. And 5. A negative PCR COVID test confirmed no more than 72 hours before arrival in Laos. Okay. While we are authorised to apply for foreigners, this is Lao visa. While we are authorised to apply for foreigners wishing to enter Laos, only the following will be considered for processing. So they are allowed to apply for all foreigners, but only the following will be considered for processing. 1. Permanent residence with valid ID card. 2. Officially married to a Lao citizen. This may, I don't know if you're married to, but this may be in regards to you. Officially married to a Lao citizen. Completed Lao marriage license. So if you're from the US or Australia and all you've got is a registered Australian or US marriage license, I don't think that's going to cut it, because it actually says in brackets completed Lao marriage license. Okay. 3. Of Lao descent with family in Laos and documentation to prove that. So again, these are all exceptions for people who aren't Lao citizens. Lao citizens are allowed to come back in. They've still got a quarantine. But yeah, if you are of Laos descent, you know, living in the US or Australia or anywhere else around the world, and you're a citizen of that other country, not a citizen of Laos anymore, and you still have family in Laos and documentation to prove that, you will be considered to come back in. What are we up to? 4. Employment by a Lao company with up-to-date business and tax license. So they are the 4 different groups of people being considered to come back in at the moment. Everybody else can apply, but they're the only ones being considered to be processed. They are not handing out tourist visas at the moment. Please know, certificate of entry and visa request form takes 2 to 6 weeks to process after your application has been received by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs / COVID Task Force, depending on your nationality and the COVID status of your home country or your country of residence. Okay, it just goes on for other people who are actually stuck in Laos and about overstay fees and that, which there is no overstay fees at the moment, and then other things that are that don't regard this question at all. So the link for this very helpful, informative post is down below in the description box, guys, and I'll pin it in a comment at the top just so it's easy for you guys to find. But unfortunately, a lot of people are still wanting to travel here. There is no travel visas, no tourist visas being issued at the moment. You just seen the list of a very tight group of people that they are issuing visas for to come in, and the what you actually need, what's involved in getting in. I really hope that helps you too, Tao, who did ask that question of me. Just from the information, got a wife over there. Okay, yeah, so if you do have a Lao marriage license, you can go through that process of applying to get in, and it will take some weeks, but you're one step there anyway. You know, it's one step closer than people just wanting to travel here, dude. Thanks for the question, thanks for your support, mate, it's much appreciated. Have you been crooked all that time? Stuff it, I'm not fixing yous now. There was one other thing, important thing I thought of. For those wondering whether they can come in without quarantine if they've been vaccinated, at this stage, no, you still have to quarantine. There is still the chance of the quarantined people spreading COVID throughout the country, so until the whole country has been vaccinated, I'd say quarantine's going to be here to stay until then. Once the whole country is vaccinated, it'll be a different story then. But that is all I have. That's all the up to news info I've been able to find. Do like those 2 pages, the links in the description below, because it's usually from those pages that I share on my Now in Lao page that I do get this information. So to stay up to date with it, they would be the best places to actually like, because I may miss a few posts. I hope that's been able to help some of you guys. I know it probably hasn't. It's a bit of a bummer, bit of a downer, isn't it? Bit of a downer, but that's just the way it is. My thoughts on when travel will open up, I can't see it before the second half of this year, probably the last quarter of this year, honestly. If then, that's just my opinion. You know, they've only just started rolling out the vaccinations, and you know, how long it takes for them to get round to everybody, don't know. You know, it's only just started rolling out. We don't know how quick it is going to go. We do not have the health services like you guys do in first world countries and that. So you know, apparently they're jabbing a couple of million people a day in the US. I've read. You know, that's if that happened here, it'd be 3.5 days. Nearly 4 days, we'd be done. But it's just it doesn't work like that here. No, not at all. You know, there's a lot of villages, people that are isolated, that probably haven't even heard of COVID that they're going to have to get to and vaccinate. So that's the story, guys. That is the story. Again, thanks for the question too. I hope you are able to get here, mate. Get in touch with Chris Barth at Lao Visa. He'll be able to get your visa rolling, get you into this country and get you alongside your wife. Take care. Thank you.